We're finding the linear regression line and the correlation coefficient R. The easiest way to do that is, in order to get the calculation for R with the calculator, we have to turn the diagnostic feature on the calculator. And the way you do that is you go to second, and right above the 0 it says catalog. So if you press second and 0, you see the entire catalog for the calculator. Then you scroll down until you find diagnostic on. And the good news is this is alphabetized, so D is not that far down. Diagnostic. There's diagnostic off, and here's diagnostic on. So go to diagnostic on. Make sure the cursor is right here, and then go to enter and enter again. So now your diagnostics are turned on. So to find the regression line and the linear correlation coefficient R, you have to enter the data that is given to you in a list. You can use list 1 and list 2. And the way you do that is, again, you go through stat. Number 1 is edit. Now I already have a list entered here. So my X values, I entered them in list 1, and my Y values I entered in list 2. Now you go back to the stat key and you move your cursor to calculations. And for our purposes, we're using a linear regression line. Now you actually have two choices. You have number 4, where the line is in the form ax plus b, or if you scroll down, you have number 8. That's also the linear regression line, but this is in the form a plus bx, and that's usually how we write it in statistics, where a corresponds to the y-intercept and b corresponds to the slope from a linear equation, just like in algebra. So I'm going to pick number 8, press enter. Now on your screen it appears linear regression in parentheses a plus bx, and we have to tell the calculator which values we're using, and they are in L1 and L2. So second L1, comma, second L2, press enter, and then you see that A is 1.28, B, the slope stands for 0.18 depending on rounding, and the linear correlation coefficient is 0.419. Again, look at your rounding instructions. So that is the easiest way to find a linear regression line, which means that the equation is now y equals 1.28 plus 0.18x with an R of 0.419.